Let's now shift our attention to what is happening in the United States of America. Now, the White House has come out and made a big statement. It says that it is nearly out of all money to help Ukraine in its war against Russia. The White House's budget director, Shalanda Young, has warned that the United States is now running out of time and money to help Ukraine. In October, President Joe Biden's administration had asked the Congress for nearly about $106 billion to fund military plans for Ukraine. Now, Israel and the United States is border security, and the Republicans control the House of Representatives with a pretty slim majority. Funding for Ukraine has become a very contentious issue, with many right-leaning lawmakers, that is the Republicans, advising against funding this war effort for Ukraine. Now, the White House budget director has written to the House Representative Speaker Mike Johnson and other congressional leaders, warning that cutting off funding and weapons to Ukraine will actually increase the likelihood of a Russian victory. A new White House language dramatically ramps up pressure to get Ukraine funding approved by the end of this year. And if that does not happen, then White House has no money for the Ukrainians. Just until last week, the U.S. officials had remained pretty confident of getting funding for Ukraine as long as it takes. The U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken had ruled out any war fatigue amongst the allies of Ukraine.
I heard no sense of fatigue or falling back. On the contrary, a determination to continue to press forward. And there's a good reason for that. I think every ally recognizes that this is a matter not only of doing the right thing, it's a matter of self-interest, including for the United States.
A halt in assistance will cause significant issues for Ukraine. Kyiv has been heavily dependent on U.S. aid after the Russian invasion last February. Now, crucially, the U.S. aid has kept the Ukrainian economy afloat. The White House letter says that Putin understands this, which is why Russia has in fact made destroying Ukraine's economy central to its strategy. It's been almost about a year since the Congress passed additional aid to Ukraine. Lawmakers are working to try and get a deal that will deliver the funds before the year's end. The Biden's proposed aid package could, of course, hit the Senate floor as soon as this week, but Senate Republicans are determined that the proposal will not get the 60 votes that it needs to move forward. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.